back to another workout. Today's workout will be a body weight, upper body focused workout for today. So let's hop into our warm up. As always, 3 rounds, starting off with inchworms for 5 reps. So you're gonna walk out to a plank and then walk your hands back to meet your toes, stand all the way nice and tall. Continue 4 more times, 5 total. Then you're gonna come down into a push-up position. We're gonna go through 5 push-ups. Either nice and wide, narrow, whatever you wanna work on today for your push-ups, try to keep consistent. 5 push-ups, and then we're gonna end with 5 shoulder rotations in a Superman position. So we're gonna come down onto your belly, extend your hands overhead, and as you bring your hands drawn by your side, and then clasp them behind your back. Come back through center, and that is 1 rep. Meanwhile, you're keeping your legs off the ground, you're pushing your belly into the ground, and we're squeezing our shoulder blades, getting them warm and activated every single time. 3 rounds of your warm-up, and then we'll hop into our first circuit. All right, so our first circuit is going to contain 4 exercises. You're going to take a minute rest at the end of each round, and you're going to go through 4 rounds. So our first movement is going to be hand release push-ups. You're going to come into your push-up position. You're going to lower yourself all the way to the ground, release your hands off the ground, and then push back up. I want you to think about keeping your core engaged so that we don't round through the lower back when we go to push. Of course, if you're more of a beginner for your push-ups, you can go from your knees. But I really want you to focus still on keeping your belly button drawn in towards your spine as you do that. You're going to go through 10 to 15 hand release push-ups. Then you're going to go into 10 to 15 lat squeezes in a Superman position. So we're getting into our Superman position, just like we did in our warm-up. You're going to extend your hands overhead, and as you draw your hands by your side, I want you to think about squeezing your back. Engage, and then slowly relax back out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're swallowing the spine with your shoulder blades. Lower back out. You're going to go 10 to 15 of those. Then we're going to come into 10 to 15 snap jumps. So you're going to be in your plank position to start. You're going to jump your legs in towards the outside edges of your hands, and then jump back out. Every single time, I want you to think about squeezing your core to draw your hips nice and high. Of course, if that doesn't feel good for your body, come into mountain climbers. It's a good alternative for snap jumps. Then we're going to end with 10 commandos. So you're going to be back in your plank position. You're going to replace your hand with your elbow, and then the other hand with your other elbow. Same hand that went down first. It's going to push up, followed by your other hand. Then you're going to switch. You're going to go 5 per direction, so 10 total. Take a minute rest, then hop back in. Alright, so circuit number 2 is going to look similarly to circuit number 1, where we have 4 exercises, 1 minute rest at the end of each round, 4 rounds total. So we're going to start off with crab kicks. So you're going to come into a seated position on your back side, and you're going to lift your hips off the ground. You're going to take your opposite hand towards opposite foot, touch the toes, replace, and then touch. You're going to go here for 10. Once you're done 10, you're going to come into 10 to 15 jackknives on your back. Extend your hands overhead, feet out nice and long, and you're going to squeeze your core to draw your legs off the ground, shoulders off the ground, touch your toes, come back down. Squeeze, back down. That's 1 rep. And I want you to think about when you're drawing your toes and your shoulders off the ground, that you're pushing your lower back into the ground. Then we're going to come into mountain climbers with a push-up. You're going to go through 4 mountain climbers for every 1 push-up. So come into a plank position. Now climbers, knee to elbow. And then one push up. Right back into it. Push up. You're gonna go 10 of those. So 4 round climbers, 1 push up, that is 1 rep, all right? 4 or 10 total of those. Then you're gonna end with sliding tables. You're again gonna come into your crab position, lift your hips off the ground, and then you're gonna think about squeezing your core to keep your hips off the ground as much as you can to draw the glutes through. Squeeze it back up. Squeeze the glutes on the way back up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Find the lift. Draw back up. If you need a little bit of assistance in this one, you can place your hands up on books so you have a little bit more room to play with in that one. All right, so 1 minute rest. Go through it 4 rounds, hit it hard, and have fun with this one, guys. Bye.